My husband told me running our house was not a full-time job and that we should just split everything 50-50, like equals. He wasn't saying that 3 weeks later, standing in our kitchen at 7 a.m. with no clean uniforms and a daughter who'd missed picture day. I've been with Daniel for 9 years, married for 6. We both work. He's in logistics, I'm in insurance, nearly the same hours, nearly the same pay. And for all 9 of those years, I quietly ran everything underneath our life without either of us ever naming it. The groceries, the pediatrician appointments, the birthday gift for his mother, the school forms, the bills, the reminder that the car inspection was due before the sticker expired. I never called it work. It was just the hum at the back of my head that never switched off. Then one night, after I asked him, again, to please just handle dinner without me writing out what to buy and how to cook it, he sighed. Honestly, I think you make it sound harder than it is. It's a house, not a full-time job. Let's split everything down the middle. 50-50, like equals. You'll see it's not that much. Something in me went very quiet. Okay, I said, let's do that. The next morning, I sat down and did exactly what he asked. I wrote out every single recurring task that kept our household running. Not the obvious ones, all of them. Refilling prescriptions, signing the reading log, buying more of the specific laundry detergent our daughter's skin tolerated, tracking which bills auto-drafted and which didn't. It filled 2 pages. I split it straight down the middle and handed him his half. Then I did something I had never once done in 9 years. I did only my half. I stopped catching the things that fell on his side. When his mother's birthday came up, I said nothing. When the milk ran low, I bought what was on my list and not a drop more. When our daughter mentioned picture day was Thursday, I let it sit with the parent whose column it now lived in. Week 1, he didn't notice. Week 2, the cracks started. He forgot to move the laundry, so there were no clean uniforms, and I watched him realize it at 7 a.m. with a straight face. He missed the pediatrician's reschedule call and lost the appointment we'd waited 6 weeks for. His mother called, hurt that her birthday had passed with nothing from us, and for once he was the one who had to explain why. 2 late fees hit because he assumed those bills just paid themselves. They did. I paid them. Meanwhile, something strange happened to me. For the first time in years, the hum in my head went quiet. I wasn't tracking his half anymore, so I only had my own to hold, and it turned out my own was manageable. I started sleeping through the night. I read an entire book. I signed up for a Saturday pottery class I'd wanted for a decade and actually went twice without the ceiling falling in, because the things that used to fall on me were now simply falling. By week 3, Daniel was drowning. Our daughter came home from school crushed because she'd missed picture day. It had been on his side of the list, and he'd never even seen it there. That was the night I found him at the kitchen table with both pages in front of him, a pen in his hand, not writing anything. I don't understand how you did all of this, he said quietly. This is half of this I didn't even know existed. I sat down across from him. I turned my own page toward him, the one I'd been quietly handling the whole time without a single late fee, without a missed appointment, without our daughter ever paying the price. That's the part you couldn't see, I said. It was never the chores, Daniel. It was carrying the whole thing in my head so you never had to. His face moved through it slowly. The defensiveness, then the recognition, then something that looked a lot like shame. I really thought I did half, he said. I had no idea what half actually was. I know, I said. That was the problem. We didn't go back to the old way. That was the point. I couldn't go back to being the only one who could see the work. Instead, he keeps his list now, a real one, and some things still slip, and I've had to let them slip without swooping in. It's not effortless, but for the first time, we're actually carrying it together. Turns out 50-50 was never the hard part. Seeing what the other person carries, that's the part almost nobody splits evenly.